The Prime Minister's office on the extradition of fugitives. Prime Minister Modi brings up the extradition of fugitives Vijay Mallya, Nirav Modi in every India-UK trade-related meeting. That is the pitch that's coming in from the PMO. The British always complain that the moment we have a meeting, the first question Prime Minister Modi asks is, where are Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi? Prime Minister Modi has strongly told the UK government that you can't be a trade partner and a home for fugitives at the same time. This was revealed recently by Harish Salve in an interview. The UK government is facing immense pressure from the Indian side over the pending issue of the extradition of Nirav Modi as well as Vijay Mallya. So that's the big piece of breaking news that's coming in from the Prime Minister's office. These are sources from the Prime Minister's office which are saying that Prime Minister Modi is leading the charge and putting pressure on the UK authorities to extradite Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi. In fact, Prime Minister Modi has gone to the extent where he is bringing up this issue in each and every bilateral meeting with the UK government, saying that you can't be an effective trade partner if you are a safe haven for fugitives. That is the pitch that's coming in from the Prime Minister's office. These are top sources in the PMO which are saying that Prime Minister Modi has made the issue of fugitives front and center in his dealings with the UK government. Now, PMO sources have said that Prime Minister Modi brings up the extradition of fugitives like Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi in every India-UK trade-related meeting. The British always complain that the moment we have a meeting, the first question Prime Minister Modi asks is, where are Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi? Prime Minister Modi has also strongly told the UK government that you can't be a trade partner and a home for fugitives at the same time. This was revealed also by Harish Salve, former ASG, in an interview. The UK government is, as I'm saying, facing immense pressure from the Indian side over the pending issues of the extradition of Nirav Modi and Vijay Mallya. Prime Minister Modi leading that charge front and center. Top PMO sources telling CNN News 18 that in every bilateral meeting with the UK government, Prime Minister Modi has made this issue of fugitives a very central topic because he makes the point that you can't be an effective trade partner. Remember Rishi Sunak's government pushing for a better trade with India. India also banking on expanded trade with the UK. But at the same time, Prime Minister Modi has made it clear when it comes to these economic offenders like Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi, what about action when it comes to them? What about the extradition that is pending when it comes to Nirav Modi and Vijay Mallya? The pitch that's coming from the Prime Minister is that they need to be extradited immediately so that they can face justice back home in India. Prime Minister Modi making that pitch to the authorities. And this is also brought up by Harish Salve, former ASG, in an interview. So top sources in the PMO telling CNN News 18 that when it comes to any bilateral between India and the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Modi has made the pitch. Where are Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi? Why isn't there any, why aren't the extradition proceedings expedited to ensure that they come back home, that they come back to India and face justice for looting the public? That's the pitch that's coming from Prime Minister Narendra Modi when it comes to the anti-corruption pitch made by the Modi government, which is a central plank of Prime Minister Modi's entire pitch when it comes to pushing the agenda. Even on the road to 2024, ladies and gentlemen, PMO sources are telling CNN News 18, Prime Minister Modi has brought up the extradition of fugitives Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi in every India-UK trade-related meeting. The British always complain, this is what top sources are telling CNN News 18, that the moment we have a meeting, the first question Prime Minister Modi asks is, where are Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi? Prime Minister Modi has strongly told the UK government, you can't be a trade partner and a home for fugitives at the same time. That is the pitch coming in from Prime Minister Modi to the UK government, trying to get some pressure on the Rishi Sunak government when it comes to extraditing Vijay Mallya and Nirav Modi, economic offenders, so that they can come back to India and face justice. I'm joined by my colleague Payal Mehta, who's getting us this big piece of breaking news. Payal, over to you.
Yes, what we're given to understand by sources that, this has in fact exerted a lot of pressure as far as the UK government is concerned. Once again, the belief that the Prime Minister has always been saying one thing, Ayushman, that, when it comes to economic offenders or any offenders of any nature, this government will not shy on putting pressure on them. So this was revealed by, in fact, the government, and also the Prime Minister articulated it in as many words when he spoke in Bhopal. He said the guarantee that his government will give is that they will put all those offenders, to task. They'll bring them to the book. So that's the focus as far as the government is concerned. And one does understand there's a certain level a certain level has also reached as far as the extradition of both these economic offenders, whether it's Vijay Mallya or Nirav Modi is concerned. The government has been able to reach a certain stage. It's just a matter of time, and the government is confident they'll be able to bring these offenders back to the country and make them accountable for the crores of rupees they've actually cheated the country of.
Right, and at the same time, Payal, this is very brand Narendra Modi at the end of the day when it comes to keeping the corruption plank front and center. Even when it comes to bilateral ties with allies like the United Kingdom, Prime Minister Modi making that anti-corruption plank very clear, saying that justice has to be delivered at the end of the day when it comes to these economic offenders.
Yes, the Prime Minister has articulated it multiple times. He said it multiple times. He basically said that this was a plank on which, remember, the UPA government was thrown out of power and the Narendra Modi government came in as well. So Prime Minister has been able to keep his own image very, very clean as well, throughout these 9 to 10 years as well. There's been no major allegation in terms of any corruption allegation, which was something which marred the UPA government, especially in its second term as well. That is something which the government will continue to focus on. That's the plank on which they'll continue to play on. And that's the reason. Just about last month when the Prime Minister was speaking in Bhopal, he said one thing very, very clearly, that my government will guarantee that there will be jail term for all those people who have offended, have created any offences of any nature, whether it's corruption or otherwise.
Right, I'm also joined by Pallavi Ghosh on the broadcast. Pallavi, a big